Good morning. How are you? It's Mary Speak Your Truth. I send you love and light. I send you peace wherever you are. And I want to talk about self-love as it relates to you and me. And I want to say this. I hear a lot of people saying, well, I want this relationship. I want to be with someone. I'm ready to get married. I'm ready to this and that as far as relationships. And they're not healed. They don't love themselves. And they're not looking for someone to be with in a relationship, marriage, life partner, however you sum it up, whatever you do. They're not looking for that to build with, to add to grow with, to evolve, to come in and we add to each other. They're looking for someone to be their happiness or be to fulfill the voice that they need to fulfill before they get into a relationship. Okay? So when they get into these relationships, they are not happy, first of all. So instead of it being healthy, it becomes toxic. And it becomes toxic because a whole person and a healed person is going to be a real hard combination. It's going to be real hard to have a healthy relationship with a person that's not healed or love themselves or happy when they come into the relationship. When you come to the relationship, you have to be happy. You have to be happy with yourself. You have to love yourself. And I'll tell you the best thing about, one thing that will show that you are that person is if you're able to be alone by yourself, with yourself for a long period of time and not be in a relationship and you're happy. You're living your life. You're growing by yourself. You're evolving by yourself. You're happy regardless. You love yourself. And when you love yourself, certain things you do not accept into your life. Certain people you do not accept into your life. That's one of the first things, is to be, people don't understand the power of being alone for a certain period of time. Getting to know yourself, healing yourself, loving yourself, and just seeing how it is to be alone. And when you're alone, you become a whole person within yourself. You're able to see what true happiness is. You're able to sit in the room by yourself. You're able to watch TV by yourself, take yourself on a date, go shop by yourself, by the same things you want what most women want your partner, your husband, your mate, whoever, to buy you. You can buy those things for yourself. Okay, you can do those things for yourself and by yourself. Same thing with men. You know, you can do those things by yourself. You can have a meal by yourself. You can be alone. You can sleep alone. That goes for all of us. So you can sleep in the bed by yourself. You don't feel vulnerable to have to just accept anything or anybody in your life until that healthy person, the same as you are, because you worked on yourself, that same energy comes into your life, you're ready. Because it's like high vibration meets high vibration. You know, if you're on a high vibration, high frequency, and this low frequency, low vibration comes into your life, it's not going to match. It's always going to be problems. It's always going to be toxicity. It's always going to be confusion, arguments. It's always going to be something that happens because you cannot build. You'll always be stagnant. You ever seen those couples that have been together for years, and you're like, they're still at the same place. If they met 4 or 5 years ago, they haven't evolved. They haven't grown. They haven't done anything. They're still doing the same thing in the same position, the same place. They haven't done anything different. Because I guarantee you, I'm not perfect, but I can guarantee you that it's one of those people is on a higher frequency than the other. There's not a match. Because if you got two high vibrational people, you're going to always see growth, evolving, growth. You're like, dang, that was down here, they was doing this, now they're doing this, they're doing this. I see them, you're going to see the glow, you're going to see the glow up, you're going to see the evolving, you're going to see the growth. I'm not just talking about materialistic things, I'm talking about within that relationship. But of course, you're going to see them moving differently in their lives on all levels. Business, whatever. You're going to see that because they're on a high frequency. There's no way you can be on a high frequency and stay at the same level. You can't do that because you're always going to grow and grow, evolve. And it could be things, however you want to sum it up. But it's a multitude. It's a balance of everything. The abundance that comes within that high frequency is a balance of all things. Okay? It's everything. But however, should I say, you can't do that if don't have your match. If you're on a low frequency, if you're on a high frequency and somebody comes to you on a low frequency, you can't do that. It's not going to work. Okay? So, I didn't mean for this video to go this long. However, I was trying to get my point across. But hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. You have to vibrate on the same frequency that you are on, to get exactly where you need to be in life. There's no other way. It's all about energy, people. It's all about vibration. It's all about frequency. Everything has energy. Everything, your clothes you wear, everything has energy. Everything is always moving. You don't see it moving in a natural, in the sense of looking at it. Okay? But it's moving. Everything is always moving. It's either moving up, it's moving down. So you got to make sure that you always keep your frequency, your vibration high in all ways. So you'll always match that. Nobody can come to you if your vibration high on a low frequency, because you will not match it. Okay? So, and it's work. It's not like you wake up like that. It's not like you're like that all the time. You work on it. It's constant work. Every day I'm working on my frequency. Every day I'm saying, I'm not going there with you. When I start here, I have to block them out. I have to kick them out. When some people want to come towards me, no, I'm not dealing with that. When things get toxic, no, I'm not involving myself in that toxic energy. So that's for you to decipher. But you got to know your frequency. You got to know where you're going, what you want, so that you don't allow those things to come into your frequency. All right? So I'm out. Didn't mean to go this long. Namaste. I send you love. I send you light. And I send you peace. I'm out.